Hey, I'm Kurt Baracco.
And I'm Russell England, and we're going to talk to you about scientific management. Scientific management was first introduced by Frederick Taylor in the early 1900s and is typically described as the idea that there's one best way to do any job. Or, as Elizabeth Erie said, Taylor's philosophy focused on the belief that making people work as hard as they could was not as efficient as optimizing the way the work was done. Now I'm going to pass it over to Kurt, who's going to tell you the 4 principles of scientific management.
Taylor's first principle: replace working by rule of thumb, or simple habit and common sense, and instead use a scientific method to study work and determine the most efficient way to perform tasks. Number 2, rather than simply assign workers to just any job, match workers to their jobs based on capability and train them to work at maximum efficiency. Number 3, monitor worker performance and provide instructions and supervision to ensure that they are using the most efficient ways of working. Number 4, allocate the work between managers and workers so that the managers spend their time planning and training, allowing the workers to perform their tasks efficiently. And now I'm going to pass it to Josh, who's going to give you a personal example of scientific management.
Hi guys, my name is Josh Hogue, and I'm going to show you an example of scientific management that has been implemented into my work at Dollar General Market. Our company has actually studied into this and has determined that there is one best way to stock shelves, which I will show you today. First, I'm going to show you how we stocked shelves before scientific management was implemented into the stocking program.
The first thing that you do is load your silver cart. Once you have loaded the silver cart with the product, you have to take the cart out to the sales floor and begin stocking. Once you have ran everything on the cart, then you have to go all the way to the back room and load up the silver cart again. With this method of stocking, the employee has to make several trips to the back room since it only takes about 15 minutes per cart, which in turn means that the employee will be in the back room often and will not be out on the sales floor to assist any customers who may need help. This way of stocking is slower than the new and improved way of stocking. The implementation of scientific management into our stocking program will help enforce our mission of serving others by making sure that the shelves are full in a timely manner and that the employees are available to assist customers with anything that they may need. The main problem with this method of stocking is that all the items aren't on the same aisle, so you have to move the cart several times between the aisles, which will cause problems when the store is extremely busy. Now that I am done stocking, I must make my way all the way to the back and reload my silver cart again. Any items that will not go out will also have to be taken to the back room. It takes on average 4 to 5 of these trips to complete one rolltainer.
Now I will show you the most productive and efficient way according to our company's studies to stock.
Studies by Billy Thomason, who is now district manager for Dollar General, has determined that the best way to stock is by bringing the rolltainer out to the sales floor and eliminating the need for the silver cart. This new way of stocking also limits the employee's trips to the back room where he can get distracted from his work duties. At different times of the year, Dollar General will send people out to make sure we are following these procedures, and we will be given a score on our efficiency. Implementation of scientific management into the workplace is usually not accepted at first by employees. This was the case at my work, but after we were shown the proper way to stock and the data of how productivity increased, the employees began to accept that this is the way that we will stock.
Everything you need to stock properly is out on the sales floor. This makes it so there are fewer trips to the back room, so the employee will be more focused on his work and will also be out on the floor to assist customers who may need help. This process has cut our stocking time down drastically from one rolltainer in an hour and a half the old way to a rolltainer ran in under an hour according to company data.
Our example of Dollar General shows how scientific management affects productivity in the everyday workplace.
We hope you have enjoyed watching our video and now have a better understanding about scientific management. Thank you for watching.